Hi, how are you doing today?
I'm doing good.
That's good to hear. We're waiting for you.
Just one second. I have the grande burrito box.
Alright, what would you like to drink?
Don't have the mango tea.
Alright, anything else for you?
No, that'll be all.
Any mild pepper, Diablo?
Here's $5 in change. Let me just touch your hand and gotta pop open this big giant box. Oh yeah. Okay. So I was supposed to work today, but my boss called me or texted me and was like, I'm gonna close the store at 6, so you don't have to come in. And I was like, okay. He was like, but if you want to, you can come in and work till 9:30. And I'm like, hell no. It's actually gonna close in at 6, so I decided to eat some food. There's a lady in the car next to me that keeps staring at me. She's acting like she's never seen somebody eat Taco Bell before. So I was thinking about it, and I don't know. I just kind of decided that today it's gonna be an easy day for me. Sometimes I just really don't feel like doing anything. Like, I'm surprised I even got up and showered today, to be honest. I'm not gonna buy anything in that video. Not saying like I steal stuff, but most of the time I just go in there just to look. I'm on the deep end trying to forget. Today's just kind of like a really just slow and tiring day for me. I don't know. I really don't work the rest of the week either, so it's gonna be a slow week. And that was weird. There was another lady like parked right over there, and she came here just to park, and then literally just like left for no reason. She didn't even get out. New Year, new me thing. It's just like it's not anything. It's not anything like that you should like. I don't know. I just don't get how like the one number in the year changes and everyone's just like, oh, I'm gonna be a whole new person. But in reality, they have that mindset for like what, a week. They're back being the same person they were. Or like those people who do like the New Year resolution thing, and they're like, oh, I promise I'm gonna go on a diet, or like I'm gonna be like nicer to people or something like that. But in reality, they're on that diet for like what, probably a week, and they like, oh, I don't want to do this anymore. Then those people are like, oh, I'm gonna be nice to more people. Yeah, I just had to move my car because I guess they're taking down Christmas decorations from the park, so I didn't want to awkwardly have them come up to my car, like knock on the window. And what do I want to talk about? I mean, I can tell a story, but sometimes my stories aren't that funny, but they're funny if you were there. So basically, I thought of it. Okay, so when I was younger, I was about like, I think like 8, maybe 9, between the ages of like 7 and 9. So 7, 8, or 9, and that's around what age I was. Well, I used to live with my grandma, and my room had like one of those like slide door closets. It's like when you opened it, it would just like slide open. Well, I used to always have it open. Well, um, one day, like when I did close it, like it came off the hinges, and so like I had to like set my closet door like up against like my wall, like right next to my closet, so like we could try to get it fixed, but like I don't know. We just didn't because I don't know. We got it fixed eventually, but just not at the time. And so one day I was like just in my room, like minding my business or whatever. And so like I'm going to my closet to, I think I was taking out like pajamas or something like that. And I like walk in front of the door because the door is against the wall. And like as soon as I like walk in front of the door, it just falls. The whole thing just falls. And like at 8 years old, like I'm like probably not even 90 pounds. Like I used to be like super super skinny. Now I'm kind of big, but not like fat big, but you know what I mean. But anyways, I used to be like super super skinny, and so like when the door fell on me, it was like it was against the wall like this, but when it fell, it like opened up, and so like when it fell on me, like the door was open, and I was just like stuck under the door, and like I like got my phone out, and I had to call my grandma because she was at work. So like she had to like leave work, come home, take the door off of me, and then went back to work. Ooh, another story that I have is actually, I mean, it's funny, but not really. I still have the scar from it too. Okay, so when I was like, yeah, this was when I was back in like kindergarten. So I think like what that's like age like 6 maybe. I don't know, but um, I got up in the morning one time for school, and the where I lived at then, like my we had like the stove, and on top of the stove was like the microwave thing, and above the microwave there was like a cabinet, and that's where we kept like cereal. And so like obviously I was short, so I couldn't reach the cabinet, so I had to use a chair. Well, the closest chair that I saw was like just a plastic green chair, like the ones you usually see outside. So I set the chair against the oven, and I like step on like the seat part of it, but I still wasn't high enough. So I had to step on like the very, very top of the plastic chair. And so when I did that, I like grabbed the cereal, and I didn't realize the chair was broken. And so as like I'm grabbing the cereal, the chair just cracks in half. And like I just like feel like just my body just start to fall. And like when I fall, the back of the chair was like broken in half, and there was like just a very sharp plastic piece. And as I was falling down, it like slit the whole like inside of my thigh, like probably to about like maybe like a 5 or 6 inch like scar. Well, at the time it was like a cut, and so like I just kind of ignored it. Like obviously I cried because it hurt. So I go to school or whatever, and like it must have scabbed over real fast. But when I got to school, I was like walking through the hallway, and like I just like collapsed because like my scab just like ripped open. I just started like bawling my eyes out, and it was just hurting so bad. Well, then after that, it kind of just started healing, and then eventually like it turned into a huge huge scar. Like the scar was like a good 5 to 6 inches, but like over time it just slowly got smaller and smaller, and like now I think maybe it's probably like 3 inches. Like I'm not gonna show the scar because it's kind of close to, but yeah, like when that happened, I was like, wow, like I do not like I don't like stepping on anything anymore. Like that's why like I've been kind of scared of heights, because like I don't step on any chairs, I don't go on any ladders. I'm like against like really anything that where I have to step up to get really high, because no thanks. Yeah, I don't want to fall because I don't know. That shit is like really scary. Like when you fall, like whenever like well at least whenever I fall, I always feel like I'm like falling in slow motion. And so like I always feel like I can stop myself from falling. And so usually when I fall, like I'm always like grabbing onto like counters or like something like that. But in reality, I'm not falling in slow motion. I'm like falling at like a normal speed. And so I look really stupid because in my mind I'm thinking I'm falling like slowly, but I'm not. I don't know. Anyways, I think I'm done eating now. I'm probably just gonna go home and, I don't know, do nothing, I guess. But yeah, I'm gonna really try to get into this thing. I'm probably just mostly gonna do mukbangs, whatever you want to call it. I'm not gonna do ASMR videos. That's like too cringy. I mean, I might do it just to be funny, but I don't know. I could also probably do some pranks. I'm pretty good at pranking people because I'm a good liar, but we'll see. But I don't know. So I guess this is really just it for my video, I guess. I'm gonna go home, edit this, and see like where the timestamp is, but yeah, just make sure to I have my Instagram and my Twitter, like in my bio of my channel. So if you want to follow me on there, you can. This is really cringy. But yeah, you can follow me on either one of those. I'm active on both, obviously. Other than that, if you want, you can go ahead and leave a like and subscribe, and I'll probably see you next time. Some old guy was just staring at me, but